So, yeah.
Today we're doing some serious business.
Mm-hmm.
Even though we're never serious about anything.
Yeah, but we've gotten really deep in videos that we've filmed today. So, we decided to share our knowledge of
being
10 things that we wish we had known before we went to college. Because a lot of you probably are considering going to college in that general.
Or like freshmen in college and stuff.
Yeah.
Or like even sophomores.
And I'm a senior. I already graduated, so we have some wisdom.
A little bit of
we
wisdom.
would like to share with you guys.
We would like to impart some of our knowledge on you. I guess that we can start out on. So like the major that you decide you're going to start out with
is likely
not going to be the major that you're going to be in the end.
Or, I mean, like, it's okay to change.
Yeah, it's fine to change.
Or even to come in undecided.
Yeah, you don't have to know what you want to do. College is really essentially just like a buffer time between being an adult and being a kid.
And freshman year, like your first year, you really only do gen eds, even if you do know what you're going in for.
Yeah.
Like, I knew I wanted to do business and marketing, but I still didn't actually take any of my, like,
real
actual classes until at least second semester freshman year. So
yeah. I started first semester freshman year because I decided I was going to be an econ major, and then I added on a poli-sci major because, you know,
why not?
But I was really lucky that all my gen eds were fulfilled by my major classes, because for whatever reason that's the way it worked out.
Yeah.
But that was a good time.
Yeah. Alright, so next one, you don't have to love who you live with. Like, I know a lot of us go in being like, I'm going to be like best friends with my roomie. I had roommates that I could not stand in the beginning. Like, it was really bad. Like, it wasn't just like we didn't get along, like we just weren't even like the same kind of people, which it was fine because there were 7 of us in a room or a suite that there were only 6, and one of us would have had to have left eventually anyway. So I ended up moving out, and I actually did become best friends with the people I lived with. But then the year after that, I lived with some people that I didn't particularly like, but it was fine because
you know what?
You deal with it. It's literally just...
Because you just live, like, you
you literally, like, sleep there.
Yeah.
Because the whole point of going to college is getting yourself out there and joining clubs and making other friends that you don't live with. Because, honestly, it's very hard to live with your friends.
It really is, because sometimes they do things and you're like... Oh.
Yeah, and you can't really,
you can't really... You, like, can't really... You were really lucky last semester, because she lived by herself. Yeah. And it was, like...
In an apartment by myself, and it was wonderful.
And it was, I basically lived there with her, though. Yeah. So, just kidding. And that goes along with also that, like, your freshman friends, like, the people that you make friends with freshman year are not necessarily going to be the people that you're still friends with. Mm-hmm. Like, your friend group gets progressively smaller.
It does.
But you get closer.
Like, freshman year, your idea will be, like, oh, I have to make so many friends because there's so many new people. And you will make a lot of acquaintances.
But not necessarily, like, friends.
Yeah, like, close friends. You'll end up with very few at the end.
Which is honestly good.
The best. Like,
it teaches you to weed out, like, people that are not can be good for you.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Like, definitely, this isn't, like, an official one, but definitely pick people who are going to be good for you.
Yeah.
Because...
I know a lot of people who were in toxic friendships.
Because, like, these years literally will form the rest of your life. Because, like, if you slack off and you're hanging out with people that aren't really the best for you, like, it's going to affect what kind of jobs you can get in the future. And
also just, like, what kind of person that you grow up to be, because you do a lot of growing up in college.
Yeah, like, you come in and you're like, oh, yeah, I'm an adult. No, you're not. Like,
I'm barely an adult.
You are, but you go through so much in college, and you learn a lot about yourself that...
Yeah, that you didn't think you would know.
Yeah. Alright, so next one. Okay, this one I had to learn the hard way, because I came into school and I was like, I'm gonna be good, I'm not gonna go out, I'm not gonna party, I'm not gonna drink. Partying does not make you a bad person. And I know there are some people who look down on it because they think they're better than that, but I honestly can say some of my best memories were slightly intoxicated. And no, we're not condoning underage drinking.
We are not.
Because you don't need to drink.
But we understand that in college, that's the kind of thing that happens.
It does.
And you also, I've made a lot of my really good friends.
Yeah.
Not necessarily because I was drunk, but like because we were out.
Yeah.
And like they were there for me when they didn't really need to be.
Exactly. Like it's easy to tell who is actually a good friend when it comes down to it.
Yeah.
And like I wouldn't have met my boyfriend if I didn't go out because we met at a bar.
Yeah. And you can meet at a bar and still meet decent people.
Yeah, and that's the thing, like people assume that because you're at a trashy bar, like
you
are a certain kind of person, but you're not.
Yeah.
You're really not. It's just
remember partying in moderation.
Yeah, also. Be safe about it. That's the thing. Like
be safe.
Safe partying.
Yeah. Always eat before you go out.
Mm-hmm.
Always
if you
have
want
backup
a whole
money
video about how
to be safe when you're drinking and partying in school, let us know. We will make it. Because we've learned all the mistakes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's not like we're gonna come from a spot and be like, oh, we've never done this. No, we've done all of these.
And that's how we know that you shouldn't do it.
Yeah, and how to fix it for the next time.
And, and to always remember to go out with good friends.
Yeah.
That's always good. Okay, so remember, this is the next one, but remember, dining halls usually do not serve many healthy options. Like ours didn't really have, like we had a salad bar and like that was nice.
Yeah, and it was expensive to get salad because you couldn't do it every day.
Yeah. But learn to be creative. Like sometimes they have like steamed broccoli and stuff for dinner. Like have that and like mix it with like other things. Like sometimes it's hard to be creative with your with all the unhealthy food there is. But like maybe you can have, I don't know, chicken fingers, but like put them in your salad, and then you know you're getting in your vegetables and that kind of stuff.
And they're also, it's usually the same food, like
the same. You learn kind of. It's like going to your own kitchen. Like usually you buy the same general foods. Yeah. You kind of learn that like this is what they're gonna have this day, and like maybe I should try to plan your meals. Like your school website probably has their like meals for the day. They usually list them. So plan your meals. Be like, maybe I want this. Maybe I want something else.
Or find a place on campus that's healthier. Like we have 4 or 5 different dining halls.
Yeah, and then we have a food co-op that's like a lot healthier food.
Yeah. And
like a food court situation.
So I mean, if you have to maybe walk a little further or something, drive there. I don't know. But because you want to be healthier, do that. Because I know like our dining hall honestly was not healthy. Not healthy at all.
Like up the hill there was one, and they had a lot more healthy options.
Yep. And if you honestly like want to start an initiative on campus for healthier food, I know like it would probably get a lot of attention.
We did one. One of the orgs that I am part of teamed up with the environmental org to get better food, locally grown food on campus. That was a good time. Yeah. We're getting there, possibly.
Yeah, because everybody's worried about freshman 15.
Yeah.
Which is also a real thing.
It is a real thing.
Because
it could turn into like the freshman 20 real quick.
Yeah. Okay. Next, most of your work will be done outside of class. Like you'll have actual few hours in a classroom, but like I know at least here they definitely went with the idea that for every hour of class you're actually like in class, you should spend 3 hours outside of class doing work.
Yeah, which is
like they went hardcore on that. Yeah. And I know a lot of places do, because I mean you're going to this class maybe twice a week, but you still need to fit everything in that you need to learn
into like a 3-month syllabus.
Yeah. Which
is not even that long because you have breaks and stuff like that. So
yeah, it's like literally fitting an entire year of high school into like 15 weeks.
Yeah.
So maybe like 30 classes. It's intense.
It's insane. And that brings me to my next point. Time management is definitely important. I don't know how you're going to do it. Like, I still a little bit struggle with this. Sometimes I'm like, I just don't want to deal with planning out my day. Even every morning, just list, like, the things I need to do for today. And reward yourself. Be like, okay, I finished all these things. I get to, like...
watch Netflix.
Yeah.
Or go out. Or
hang out with people.
We actually used to use getting decent grades as, like, an excuse to go out.
Yeah.
We'd be like... yeah, we both, got an A on that test. Let's
time for us to go out party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Destroy some brain cells, but...
whatever.
Alright. that is okay. This one is one that I struggled with when I came here. Even if you were the smartest kid in high school, you will not be in college. There will always be someone who's smarter than you, or knows more, or is better at that subject than you are. There will be someone. And
it's a really good metaphor for life.
Yeah.
There's always.
You need to accept that and use it to push yourself instead of just being like,
oh, well, I'm not going to be
I'm not smart enough. Like,
yeah. I know a lot of people that are like, I'm not smart enough to do this. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure you're doing.
Yeah, because like honestly, if you got into college, you are obviously smart enough.
Yeah.
You just need to
apply yourself, push yourself, do things.
Honestly, like, okay, freshman year, my GPA was not the best. For me, it sucked. And it probably will, actually.
It usually does, because you're getting used to actually not being in high school and learning how to, which will, like, bring us to our next point.
Yes.
Like, you're getting used to being in class only a few hours a day and trying to apply yourself and stuff like that. And it's always important. Like, everyone's like, let's go to the library and cram.
No.
Don't do that. Learn how, what studying helps you. Because, I mean, like, I need to be somewhere, like, relatively noisy. Like, not necessarily, like, a club, obviously. But, like, I usually go to, like, one of the food courts or something like that and, like, sit with my laptop and, like, do my work with my headphones in, which is counterintuitive. But, like, I can't be in the library because it's too quiet. And there are a lot of people who are that way and get really distracted, and you end up losing so much time.
And see, like, I need to study, like, in my room, in bed, which actually is something that they tell us not to do. As soon as you go in, they're like, no, don't ever study in your bed, blah, blah, blah. If that's what works for you, do it.
Yeah, honestly, like, there have been times, like, some days I wake up and I'm like, I don't want to leave my bed. Yeah. And I'll just spread all my homework out on my giant bed and just do it. Like, it's, you know, like, it's just whatever works for you the best.
Yeah, and especially if you go into that day being like, I need to do this, it'll be a lot easier.
Yeah. Or find friends. I know this helped me a lot because, like, sometimes we would do work together. Find friends that always, like, make study dates with friends instead of, like, oh yeah, we're just gonna hang out and watch a movie. Like, what about we hang out and do our homework?
And then watch a movie after we're all done.
Yeah, that was a good...
But only pick friends that are actually gonna make you concentrate.
Yeah, sometimes, like, it depends on the day, but sometimes I'm, like, the worst friend to study with. And sometimes I'm, like, great. Like, sometimes I'm, like, do you work?
Yeah, because, like, one time we were in the food court, studying, and
we got so much work done, though.
One time we got a lot done. One time we were like, oh, let's just go to Denny's.
Yeah.
Like,
it was, like, really cold, and we were, like, so over it.
And we literally just sat down, and then we were talking, and then we were like, we're hungry.
We applied for credit cards.
Let's go to Denny's. Yeah.
It was
like, it was productive, but it wasn't school.
There were a couple times though where we just, like, buckled down.
Yeah, like, I got a 10-page paper written when I was with her one time, so definitely find
I'm good
friends.
at helping people write papers because I write papers all the time.
Definitely find friends that are good.
This one is multifaceted, but very important.
And the last one.
And it's literally the most important thing that we could impart on you in this video.
Yep. If you listen to anything that we're saying.
It's literally this one thing.
Yep.
Remember to take care of yourself, which includes, like, being healthy and all that stuff, but also, like, take a mental health day. Like, sometimes you don't have class on Fridays and, like, you think, yeah, I need to go to the library and do all my work. Maybe one Friday, literally, or a Sunday, or, like, whatever, don't, like, skip class. Well,
actually, I was gonna say it's okay to skip class on occasion.
It's fine if you, like, don't do it every day.
If you think that not going to class and that relaxation time
is more important than being in whatever class you're going to be in, then by all means, because it's your education, you take it in your hands and you learn the way you're going to learn. And if you feel like my time is better spent doing this homework, fine, as long as you're keeping up with all of your work.
I've actually skipped class to do homework before.
Yeah, I've done it, like, a lot.
Because, like, I'll have a class that I don't need to be there. Like,
yeah, there are some classes that you don't learn anything, they don't take attendance. Yeah. All you have to do is hand in homeworks and you're fine. And, like,
but there'll be, like, a class that, like, you need to really buckle down. Yeah. And, like, if I'm feeling more productive in, like, the homework sense, I would skip that class
and just do your homework.
Yeah.
Or sometimes, like, you need to just, like,
chill.
If you're sick and you think you need to be in class, sometimes you're just too sick to be in class. And you're not paying attention, you're not absorbing anything, you're sneezing the whole class, so everyone else is like distracted by you. Sometimes you just need to stay home. Like sometimes you just need to give yourself time to heal, give yourself time to repair mentally. Sometimes you just need to watch Christmas movies all day.
Yeah.
Like if it's a Saturday and you're like, oh, I should get up and like get out, and then you're like, wait, no, never mind.
Yeah.
Stay in your bed and watch movies. It's fine.
Or even if you just like want to go to the gym or go watch a movie or go on a date.
Yeah.
Do that kind of stuff, because the studying will always be there.
Yeah.
But if you don't take time to do other things, you'll start to resent the actual school part of college.
Yeah. Sometimes, I mean, like, professors expect so much of you, especially now, that sometimes it's just good to remember that, like, yes, you're here to learn, but you're also here because you need to grow as a person, and you're never going to grow as a person if you're just studying all the time.
And, like, this is the last chance for you to be dumb and blame it on something.
Yeah.
Like,
it's
if
like,
you say, oh, I'm in college, everybody's like, oh, I remember those days.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
And like those are the things you're going to remember. Like, it'll be the fun stuff. It's not going to be
spending 12 hours in the library.
Like, honestly, I could not tell you what I got on a single test. Like,
yeah, I cannot tell you what I learned in college.
It doesn't.
To be really honest.
Yeah, it doesn't stick with you.
A lot of it is just learning how to manage your time, learning how to be task-oriented, learning how to get your life together before you actually have to go and be a person.
Yeah.
And do work that means things.
Yeah, definitely take time for yourself.
Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video.
Having a YouTube channel. So.
Have a YouTube channel. I spend like 80% of my time editing and like doing stuff, and that's like the fun thing that I get to do.
Yeah.
So that's always good.
So yeah, hope you liked these tips.
I hope you guys take at least that last one to heart.
Take all of them to heart.
Yeah. But if you had to pick one, pick that one.
Yeah.
Also, comment down below anything that we forgot that people should know. And yeah, just like tell us what's up with your life. Yeah. If you guys are going to college, how that's working out. If you guys have any questions for us.
Yeah, let us know.
We got it. We got our life together. I am the queen of the Common App, if you would like to converse about it. But yeah, let us know if you guys need anything, if you guys, I don't know.
If you want to see any other videos about college.
Or anything else.
Yeah. Life.
Job searching.
Yeah.
That's more, I don't want to talk about it. Or like grad school or anything like that.
Hit us up. Yeah.
Let us know.
We are here for you. Alright. So,
bye.